the Cavs, I hear you probably all pick the Cavs, right?
No.
Unanimously.
I'm with you, actually.
I mean, unanimously, you pick the Cavs.
I still think
they
the
are
Cavs
the
will win the
worst ranked defense right now. Do you see that?
Yes, they are. I do.
Making that back to the finals.
I do. If Isaiah Thomas returns and he's a semblance of the player that he was. Remember, people forgot how good he was.
Oh,
That's what keep getting lost in this.
How did he forget?
I'm letting them know. They forgot how good Isaiah Thomas was. He almost averaged 30 last year. When they get him back to go with LeBron and obviously Kevin Love, they're the oldest team in the league. They're still my favorite.
How did the all-time great forget about what Isaiah did last year for his team?
What have you done for me lately?
He's been great in the league.
Let me ask you this. So the benefit for the Celtics is they have a lot of young kids who've sort of stepped up in the absence of the great stars. The Cavs, on the other hand, other end of the spectrum, they're just getting old. They're the oldest team in the league at this point. So does that play into perhaps, and look, none of us are fortune tellers, but if we're going to have the argument about the East and who's coming out of it, what about that little stat?
The oldest team in the league, that's something to talk about.
That's definitely something to talk about.
However, in a 7-game series, 2 weeks, I'd like to see a team in that Eastern Conference beat them 4 times.
You're going off their resume. It's time to crown a new Eastern Conference. Crown a new big dog in the Eastern Conference.
AP.
I know
not this year.
Sometimes we feel,
it's
we don't want to realize it.
You know the one thing about the media,
I know it took you guys a long time to get used to Twitter and Instagram, but
I'm still not used to it.
No, I'm still posting on MySpace. Here's the thing. In the media, people want to be the first one with the hot take. And I get it. You did it last year with KD.
Listen.
KD was the best player in the world.
You did it this year, too.
You did it earlier this year.
Andre
It happens.
Goodness.
But here's the thing. Their time is coming, but their time isn't right now. We all love what the Celtics have gotten accomplished.
I do.
But it's not their chance or their turn to win the title just yet.
This is the good news. This will be a provable one. At some point, there will be an answer.
So you picking them to win the East? Is that what you're saying?
Picking them to win the East.
All right, that's
we can bet dinner.
As you should.
Now, we're going to have to bet more than that.
Like a car or something. Spectrum Center, site of our first matchup of the night. Hornets hosting the Cavs. Cleveland looking to get 3 consecutive wins for the first time this season. We now welcome in Cassidy Hubbard, who will be reporting from the game. What's up, Cass?
Hey, Beads. Okay, so let's start with a little bit of news before we get to the petty and Nicholas Batum. He's making his season debut today after hurting his elbow in preseason. Batum telling me a lot of his preparation has been focusing on how to play with new teammate Dwight Howard, saying he watched a lot of film this summer when Dwight played in Orlando with Hedo Turkoglu and wants to match their connection. So Batum is getting the start and will play about 20 to 22 minutes. As far as the Cavs are concerned, they seem to be heading in the right direction. They've won 3 of their last 4, but again, they're still dead last in defensive efficiency. And I talked to Jay Crowder about that, and he says he knows he needs to step up, especially since, he often takes on the big defensive matchups, but he emphasizes the team effort, and they just have too many spurts where their effort isn't there. And look, as you guys were just talking about, the Cavs, they're the oldest team in the league. It's November, not April, so it comes down to motivation. And for someone like LeBron James, he needs to find ways to motivate himself. Maybe the reason why we saw him throw shade at Phil Jackson, maybe why he was flat backing, with Enes Kanter. But it's his 15th season. He leads the league in minutes played, guys. So, by the way, also in petty social media posts. So I wanted to ask Chauncey this question. Chauncey, look, you played 17 seasons in the league. You were always the team leader on your team. Do you think that the Cavs are asking LeBron to do too much at this point in the season?
Hey, Cass, that's a great question. I think that he is doing a little more than he should be at this point in the season, but I got 2 reasons why he's having to do so. Derrick Rose hadn't played much, and Isaiah hasn't played at all. So a guy like him who's a playmaker, a facilitator, he's going to be asked to do a lot. And, yes, he's in his 15th year, but he's probably in the best condition of anybody in the league as well. Works himself really hard all year long for moments like this. But we'll see if he's going to be able to really get this team, get the train back on the track here, and I think he will.
I want to petition the league to see if LeBron can wear a do-rag during NBA games.
You think that would help?
No question about it.
Interesting.
What's
the science on that?
Didn't it help all of the time and energy he takes?
But you don't want to see his hair. That's what you don't want to see his hair. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it. You're talking about his hair.
LeBron isn't. Paul got it touched up. He got that topics on there
looking
today.
good today.
Yes, indeed. But here's the thing about LeBron.
I might as well get my, you know what, it's cool.
Yeah, you might as well get your Deion Sanders, get him to put you back together. LeBron James understands how to pace himself as well as anybody in this league. And we keep talking about them being without Isaiah Thomas. They also without Tristan Thompson. And they showed Crowder they do need him to play better. They need Kevin Love to be more assertive and more consistent. But let's not worry about the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James has won the East multiple times. Let's see somebody beat him 4 out of 7 in a series, Paul Pierce.
Well, someday we might, and y'all will owe somebody a car
Near
or
future.
whatever you've decided.